The meadow was a kaleidoscope of colours. Red poppies bobbed in the breeze. Yellow buttercups winked in the sun. And right in the middle buzzed Benny the Bumblebee. Benny was a kind bumblebee. He always wanted to help. But Benny was also very, very clumsy. "Oh dear," sighed Benny, picking himself up from a clump of clover. He'd tripped over his own 2 feet again. "I wish I could fly like the other bees." Benny watched as his fellow bumblebees zoomed through the air. They made perfect loops and elegant figure eights. Benny longed to join them. Benny decided to practice. He would learn to fly like the best of them. He took a deep breath and buzzed his wings with all his might. Up he went, a little wobbly but determined. Benny tried to loop the loop, just like he'd seen the others do. Around he went, faster and faster, until whoosh! He spun right into a spider web. "Oh, hello!" chirped a voice. It was Lila the butterfly, her wings a blur of purple and orange. She gently helped Benny out of the sticky web. "Trying some aerial acrobatics, Benny?" she giggled. Benny blushed. "I'm trying to get better," he mumbled. Lila smiled encouragingly. "Keep practicing, Benny. You'll get there." Benny buzzed off, determined to try again. He spotted Nutty the squirrel collecting acorns. "Watch me, Nutty," called Benny, and he attempted a graceful figure eight. But poor Benny, he got his wings in a twist and went tumbling down, down, down. He landed with a soft plop right in the middle of the pond. 3 little frogs surfaced beside him, their eyes wide with amusement. "Having a little trouble, Benny?" croaked one, wiping tears of laughter from his eyes. Benny sighed. "I'm just not very good at this," he admitted. The biggest frog shook his head. "Being good at flying isn't everything," he said kindly. "You're a very good friend, Benny, and that's what matters." Benny felt a little better as he flew back to the meadow. Maybe the frogs were right. Maybe it didn't matter if he wasn't the best flyer. Just then he saw Lila the butterfly caught in a gust of wind. She was being blown towards a thorny rose bush. Without thinking, Benny zoomed towards her, his usual clumsiness forgotten. He reached out with his little legs and with a mighty heave pulled Lila back to safety. They landed gently on a patch of soft clover. "Oh, Benny, thank you," cried Lila, her voice filled with gratitude. The other meadow creatures had seen Benny's heroic act. They gathered around him, cheering and clapping. Nutty the squirrel scampered up to Benny and gave him a friendly nudge. "You may be a bumbling bumblebee, Benny," he said, "but you're the kindest and bravest bumblebee we know." Benny smiled. Maybe it was okay that he flew a little differently. He was Benny the bumbling bumblebee, and his friends loved him just the way he was.